Hi everyone, it's Angela for ellenhudson.com and I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to be sharing two coordinating projects, one card and a matching gift box and tag that I made featuring a few items from the Essentials by Ellen line. We're going to be working with the Casual Greetings hot foil stamp or hot foil plate, the Casual Tagline stamp set, and the Strawberry Field stamp and die set. And you can see from the pink here on my stamps that mine is very well loved at this point. I have been using it a lot. To get started, I'm die cutting a whole bunch of strawberries, leaves, and flowers from plain white cardstock. I'm doing more than I need for this project because I always like to have leftovers, and these are going to be used on the card as well as on my mini gift tag. Since I've got lots of stamping to do on these, I'm using a jig method, which you may have seen myself and some of the other members of the brand ambassador team do. It is definitely my preferred way to stamp when I've got batches of die cuts and stamping to do. Here I'm inking up my stamp with some Catherine Pooler Do-Si-Do ink, then stamping directly onto the paper pad that's in my MISTI. Then I come in with a jig that I made and I place it right over that strawberry image. So all I need to do is put my die cut in that open area and stamp again and again and again until I've got all of my strawberries stamped. I also decided to do a little bit of ink blending with a small blending brush here and some Catherine Pooler polished ink just to add some visual depth to the berries. And then I moved on to do the exact same jig stamping technique for the stems and the leaves and the flowers. Next, I shifted gears to work on the background print for my gift box. Now, I use my MISTI for about 90% of the stamping that I do, but when it comes to making backgrounds, I really like the flexibility of using acrylic blocks. I find that as long as you've got a really nice juicy ink pad, there's never really any need for double stamping, and here, since we're making an abstract print, alignment isn't really super important, so all about the acrylic blocks for backgrounds like this. You'll also notice that I'm alternating as I stamp the flowers and the strawberries, and I like to do this rather than stamping all of the strawberries at once so that I don't end up with any awkwardly sized gaps that I'm trying to fill or squeeze little flowers into. I just find that it works better this way. I made two of these strawberry panels because we need enough of the background print to die cut the biggest die from the Essentials by Ellen 2-in-1 box twice. So for the first one, I'm placing that large die on my panel here, making sure that I kind of position it so that I can capture as many strawberries as possible. But for the second piece of the box, I'm going to first flip that background piece over so that the blank side is up. And this is really important to remember for assembling the box. Let's just say that I learned the hard way the first time that I tried it. So next up, I'm scoring the lines for the box, and the die makes this super easy to find and to do with my bone folder. And then I'm using some strong double-sided adhesive tape on the flaps. And you see here that I have some adhesive on the short flaps on the sides. You don't have to do those. I just did it for more security, but the box is still very secure if you don't put the tape on those little flaps. And here we have my assembled box. Moving on to the little tag, here's where those Casual Greetings hot foil sentiments come in. I made a whole bunch of these in rose gold foil, and for these projects I'm going to go with the Mondo Squishy Hugs for the card and the Hey Sweet Thing for the tag. Now, I wanted to mention here that sometimes I don't quite get a clean foiled impression, so I found that foiling on Yupo paper, which is a super smooth synthetic paper, works like a charm for me every single time, and I wanted to mention it just in case it's something that you haven't tried yet. As you can see here, I have a whole bunch of the Casual Tagline sentiments pre-cut from different colors of cardstock, and I'm going to pick the It's Been a While to pair with my Mondo Squishy Hugs foiled sentiment. For my background, I've made a really simple textured white panel, first by using one of the Essentials by Ellen circles to cut a circle window, and then I came in with a wood grain embossing folder, a dry embossing folder, and my cutting pads to dry emboss that wood texture you see in the background. After that was done, I fiddled a little bit with my arrangement of the strawberries and the other die cut elements, and then once I had my plan for their placement in my head, I got to adhering things. And of course, I'm using foam tape because if you know me, you know I like a lot of dimension and go through a lot of foam tape. And here she is, our completed card, looking lovely and shiny with that foiled sentiment there. Now, we're not quite done because we've still got to get that tag on our gift box. So let's go back to that. And I thought I'd share a little trick with you here. It may not be a trick. It may be something that you already know, but it's something I didn't discover until recently, and it's made my gift wrapping life a whole lot better. When I wrap this baker's twine around my box, you can see that I've taken both ends and pushed them up through the hole from the back to the front of the tag. And this way, when I tie my bow, both the bow and the tag are going to lay nice and flat against the box and stay front facing. Again, you may have already known this, but I was pretty pleased with myself the first time I tried it, so I thought I would mention it for you here. So there we go, our super cute little strawberry gift box, as well as a matching card that'll be perfect for any spring or summer celebration. Thank you so much again for joining me today. Below this video, you'll find a full list of products used in these two projects, as well as some links so that you can check them out. Maybe you want to treat yourself a little later. Those will be there for you. While you're here, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you never miss a crafty video, and we'll see you back here next time. Bye!